Yeah, we're gonna be all right. It's 8, 2, 5, 3, 1, 3. I will look that up in the book as to see what year model it is. It appears with a good cleanup. It does have a little wave right there. It's got a small chip right here and a little wave. So we'll clean it up and see and make sure if it's serviceable or not. Let's magnets. Oh yeah. Oh, it's got some magnetism in there. Yeah, this flywheel will be all right. We're gonna clean that up. Got some magnet in there. Right there's the key. Right there's a flywheel key. So we're all right on the flywheel. Probably. We'll have to check it for a warp or balance. We do have the key. The backing plate. Just looking down in the back of it there, it's where it should be. Oh, it's tight. But it moved. If they'll move, you can get them off. It does have the wavy washer in there. The cam, which is kind of tight. The points are free. We'll blow that. We're going to disassemble all of this. And I do see a little bit of movement. The thing about these engines right here, when you find them like this, oh, it's coming. You have no idea how long it's been since they ran, but basically it don't matter because you're going to do pretty much the same thing to any of them. You need to disassemble one immediately when you get it home. And this one, another thing you need to know kind of soon is it a DA or a plain D? Okay, this one does not have the A. It's only got the factory 72D in there, and it does not have the A. And that's what I was just thinking about the flywheel. It does not have the thick magnet rings. I do see something there which sometimes is a problem. A repair was made on it at some point in time, and they soldered the spark plug wire to those lugs right there. That makes repair later kind of, those breaks off kind of easy, so we'll have to work with that. A condenser. Now I do know something about it. I told y'all that before. When you open an engine up like this right here, immediately, if not sooner, assume this condenser is bad. Plan on replacing it immediately. It's just the nature of these old condensers. More on that later. It appears to be good. It don't appear to be broken. It has at some point in time had a little rub right there and down here. I don't know why that would have been, but it's okay. The points looks really good. So there's no rust in there. That's good. The timing cam, there's only one. These timing cams, there is only one thing to remember about them, and that is that now this engine's not stuck. When you take that off, these timing cams will have a part number and an arrow on them. That arrow needs to be towards the outside. You need to be able to see that when you put it back on. But other than that, you can't get it wrong. That's what I'm saying about these. You just cannot you can't put them together wrong. saying that, somebody has already done it. So, but we're going to break it down 100%. So we might as well just get them as we go. Seeing what the inside of the gas tank looks like will give us a clue to how long it's been to run. Everything adds up as to now somebody has worked on this engine because they put a washer. See, that bolt's too long for that engine. They put a washer, and there's not supposed to be one there. And it's too big for the bolt anyway. It was not good to. We'll have to set that right. To talking about it, this right here in my world, I consider this a very good engine. All of the parts, a good engine to start with. All of the parts. See, with that little bit of lubricant we sprayed on there and let that set a little bit, the spring's gone off of the kicker. So, but the Carter key's left, and it's a replacement, no good. So we just cut that off on the get-go. This arm is bent. We'll straighten that, set that back right. It has a dent in the cover. We'll work that out with a small hammer. The set screw, I don't see it. We'll have to clean it up a little more. But there is a set screw in this ring here, and I'll have to turn that back around and get that set screw. I still don't even see it. It's in there. We'll work with that. We'll work with that later, and we will talk about it. We just work this right off of that. It's a sliding tooth. It's not chipped. I don't see any color. I don't see any color on this engine, so then that's what I'm watching for, is I take it apart to see if this was a green engine or a black one. Both of these are serviceable, just need 2 replacement bolts. This is not the original. So, and now, it has been a part. It's got a homemade gasket in it. And the tank, as you can see, is dry. And it's not varnished up as bad as most are. So I run through the electrolysis tank. We'll take that drain plug out and put the correct one in there. Work with it. There's no signs of decals. There's no signs. Sometimes you can find the color. When you take something apart, color will show up. But as of yet, well, down underneath, I'm going to say that's probably original grease right there. So going by that, it was a black engine. So we'll work with that. Now, the crankcase. It's got 2 bolts in the bottom, the gas tank top. It does have the, it's got a check valve.